good morning. I got me an extra large cup of coffee. And it's delicious. Oh, it's hot, 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 hot. So I'm waiting for a couple of people to get up in this camp, Mm-mm. Yeah. What is this now? Hey, learn more. Not right now. It said, welcome to the lodge. Oh, something's up there. Jesus God. Okay, y'all know it's a crock pot queen. Jay, that's Betty, Monica. I'm trying to see Lakeisha. Did I say Lakeisha? Did I say that? Okay, anyway. Hi, I did not go to work today. I played hooky. I play hooky. I just got to give me some coffee. I played hooky, y'all. Yeah, I play hooky. Yeah, guys. Security. Did I say yeah? Did I say it right? Yeah, I play hooky. I don't think I got on me is my wallet and my car keys. That's it. I play hooky. Came out, got some car. I play hooky. I don't feel like I'm gonna tell y'all. I ain't feel like doing nothing. I feel like doing absolutely nothing. Yesterday morning, I'm gonna tell y'all. No, Saturday. It was Saturday. Hold on, I give me that. Yesterday was Monday. Was it Saturday? I went to bingo. Saturday I went to Merlin Law. Had a fucking ball. I'm gonna tell y'all about that later. Had a ball. Like, had so much fun. I got home 2-something in the morning. Okay, we'll be going back by myself. Okay, had a ball. I didn't feel like going to work. My brother's with me. Y'all know I always get my little brother. Love my little brother to death. My brother with me. I got him Sunday morning. He been with me since Sunday morning. Is it Sunday morning? You know. Yeah, I think Sunday. I can't remember, God. Hold on. Yeah, Sunday. He been with me since Sunday morning. So I got my little brother. I ain't do nothing. I ain't cook or do anything. I ain't do nothing Sunday. I just laid around, chilled out in my house Sunday. That's all I did. But I'm still like tired. So Monday come. I got up Monday morning, looked around, went washed clothes. I went shopping, went to pick my brother up, went home, I cooked. Me and my brothers on the back porch listening to music. We was in the house grooving together. I had a really nice time with my brother. My brother's still there. I told him I'd take him home either Thursday or Friday, whichever day I feel like taking him home. He was like, cool. He with me. That's the only thing I told my mom. I was going to take care of my brother, and I mean that. All means I'm taking care of my brother. And you know, sometimes, he's your brother. He get on your nerves, but that's still my baby brother. So, yeah. He's in the house now. He took in the shower. He was like, well, what you doing later? I said about 1 o'clock, I'm going to give me some crabs. You want some crabs? He was like, yeah. I said, so I'm going to get 2 dozen of crabs. I said, about 1 o'clock, we're going to get some crabs. We're going to go over to Aldi's and buy some of their paper bags. You know, Aldi sell paper bags. I'm going to say, we're going to go to get about 6 paper bags, and we're going to sit on the patio, and we're going to chill out. He was like, well, can you get me a beer? I said, sure, I'm going to get you a beer. I get him a beer. And we're going to chill out on the patio. I play hook. I didn't feel like going to work today. I needed another day. Like, bitch, you need another day. I needed another day. I needed another day. I haven't had coffee in a minute. Probably a week. A week is a long time for me not to have coffee. But it's bomb. Oh my God. It's bomb. It's bomb. I'm sitting right here in the parking lot assembling. I had nowhere to go because I'm going to go back in the house. Oh my God, I'm going to tell y'all what I'm skipping all over. What did I cook for dinner? I know y'all curious. Cause I love it, man. I'm going back. I'm like, when I went gambling, I had $160. I went and bought my son some pizza, took it down to 140. I knew I had $200 in my top drawer. I said, God didn't want me to spend it because when I got home, my $40 was still in my top drawer. I said, he did not want me to spend that extra $40. But I stayed down there. I met people. I really enjoyed myself. But that's something I said I was going to ask y'all. I was going to ask y'all this question at the end of this. At the end of this video, I'm going to ask y'all a question. I mean, this live. I mean, say video. At the end of this live, I'm going to ask y'all a question. And I'm gonna want y'all to take 24 hours to think about it. Don't even rush and be like, try to answer it when I'm getting off. No. I want you to really take 24 hours and think about it, because I thought about that on Saturday, and I was just wondering if everybody else felt the same. So I'm gonna want y'all to I'm gonna put my email out there, and I want at least 10 people email me they response so I can talk about it. And I would go back live when I eat my crabs, but the way they got YouTube set up, I can't turn my camera sideways to go live. I have to have it straight up and down. And I don't have one to go straight up and down that y'all can sit on, to go live. I only have this one right here. That's why I'm not live, because I was going to go live on my patio and drink my coffee, but I would have to have something sitting there, and it wouldn't go right, because the way they changed the way you go live now. I can't turn it sideways. I can turn it sideways to record, but I cannot turn it sideways to go live. So that's why I said I'm gonna wait to the end, because this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna ask y'all this question. I'm gonna give y'all until tomorrow to answer it. I said 24 hours to answer it. And when y'all answer the questions, I'm gonna come back and record me answering the questions. And yeah, because I'm really interested in what y'all think. I can't answer y'all now. I gotta wait, and I gotta remember to ask y'all before I get off this call. Let me enjoy this. I'm gonna give me some crabs. The holiday over with. I'm gonna give me some large crabs. They $38. Large female crabs. I'm gonna get it. Coffee good. I need to get to moving on. Have you ever just needed a break? I needed a break. I was tired. I was like, I didn't want to get up. I woke up around 2:30, 3 o'clock. Called my sister. Said, what you doing? She said, nothing. I said, me and Tutu up. Said, what y'all doing? I said, he over there eating popcorns, watching TV. My brother, I love my brother. He over there eating popcorns, watching TV. I'm watching TV with him. I said, I'm up here drinking on a glass of wine. She said, glass of wine. I said, girl, I went to sleep with this glass of wine beside my bed, and it's still here. I said, I got a little bit left. I'm sipping on that. She said, I thought you went and got a whole glass. I said, no, it was sitting on beside of my bed. And I'm talking to him. Me and him talking. And we watching, is it Arnold Schwarzenegger have a series that's on Netflix. And it's like I can't even think of the name of it right off. And it's real comical. And I thought it was just a movie, but it wound up being series. So when I fell asleep on it, my brother started watching because he wanted me to continue watching it with him. So when I woke up, he put it back on. And I say that John had me and him. It's funny. Yeah, I gotta find out the name of it. But it's Arnold Schwarzenegger. He got a movie on Netflix. I cannot think of the name of it. From where at the prices. What is the name of that? Captain White. I'm getting it from Captain White. Till you receive many blessings from God for taking care of your brother like you do. I actually feel like Tanya should be doing more to help out with him. You know what? I don't know why. Okay, how can I say this? I understand what you're saying. I feel like that sometimes, but I understand why she can't. You know, like when my mom gets sick, I understood why Tanya couldn't play a big role in taking care of my mom. I understood that. And I don't have a problem with it, because when it all boils down, I'm doing exactly what my mom asked me to do. Because she knew in her heart who could take care of him and who couldn't. And she asked me. And I always tell you, Tanya is my mom's favorite. I am the dependable one. If you tell me to do something, I'm going to do it. That's just who I am. I don't believe not doing it. If I can't do it, I'm going to find a way to do it. I'm going to do it. And my mom knew that. That's why I handle all my mom's affairs. She knew she know the type of person her daughters are. She knows she loves Tanya to death, but Tanya not dependent. She know I'm dependable. I'm going to grind. Okay? While I'm a grinder. I'm a grinder. Yes, it's in Oxon Hill, girl. Yes. And they really got. I'm getting the crabs from Captain White. He in Oxon Hill, across the street from the Audis. In Oxon Hill, right across the street from the Audi. If you know where Rivertown down the street, right across the street from there. And let me tell you this, their prices are really, really good. I think $38 for large is good. For extra large, they $45, and that's females. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna get you. She said yes, and I love you so much for you being UT. Thank you. Yeah, that's about it. So and they needed a break too, y'all. I had to take a break. I text my job 4:03 this morning. That's when they got it. Because I'm going to tell you, when you text somebody, when you're not going to do something, you know what you need to do? CC yourself. And I never knew that. I had to learn the hard way. Because people was like, oh, I ain't get your text. And my cousin was like, T, you don't CC yourself. I was like, what is that? I didn't know what it was. CC is when you put yourself in the text. I'm getting up out of here. CC is when you put yourself in the email. If you got it, they get it. And now that I'm in that way, I do that now. No matter what I do, I don't care if it is saying I'm going to be 5 minutes late or something like that. But which I'm never late. Because you know, girl don't like being late. But yeah, yep. So I CC myself. And they text me back. And I honestly love my job. But when we had that development professional meeting, I really enjoyed the meeting. Don't get it twisted. I'm gonna drive all the way around home because I want to talk, and I don't want to sit nowhere, just sit anywhere. Because man, the way DC and Maryland acting up, they killing everybody on site. Okay, and I do not want to be a victim. All right, okay. Now, as I was saying, dang, y'all know how I lose my train of thought that quick. I lost my train of thought that quick. Oh, we had a teacher development day. Okay, we had a doctor, the teacher. She's a teacher. She's a high-ranking teacher from Baltimore to come to our teacher development day, right? And they were talking about, she was like, she had a nice group full of people. We were good people, but none of us had our license. I'm the only one in there that's going to school to get my license in that field. So the lady was like, everybody pays attention. She said, they need to invest in y'all, but y'all have to work for them for a year. And let me remind you, the class is 6 months. Y'all know I already got, and you only go to class on the weekend though. You don't go to class every day. You go to class on weekend. You get your CDC, your CDC, your certification in early childhood development. But with that type of certificate, you still couldn't be a lead teacher. You could be a teacher and you're certified, but you couldn't go into a school to be a lead teacher. Like my associate's degree will allow me to be pre-K teacher, but I couldn't be a head teacher until I got my bachelor's degree. That's why I say I'm going back. When I go back to get my bachelor's degree, I'm going full time. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but sister girl gonna work it all. God got a way. God got me. He know I'm gonna do it all. I'm doing it all. So we was in the meeting. The lady just came up to me. I don't know why. The lady who was giving the class, she just walked up to me. She was like, I definitely need you to go through the class. She just, because the whole time she had this class, y'all, this lady was staring at me while she was talking. And you can feel somebody staring at you, and I'm not even gonna lie. Me being me, and I was saying in my head, what the fuck is she staring at? Why the fuck she keep staring at me? That's exactly what I was saying. I'm not even gonna lie. That's what I was saying in my head, because I'm like, every time I look up, this lady is in my face. Like, why is she in my face? But I never thought that she had all positive things about me. She was just like, it's just something about you. I need you to take the class. I need you to be one of the ones. I know you're going to school for your you're going to UDC, but she said it was just something about you. Yes, Captain White. Yeah, they cook them too. But if you got food stamps, they do not cook them for you. Even if you pay them, they will not cook them for you. You have to get them live if you got food stamps. But cash, they cook them for you, don't charge you or nothing. But yeah, that's how that goes. But look, so, and I was like, oh, okay. But I told her, unfortunately, I can't do that. And she was like, no, it's only on weekends. weekends and this and this now, every other weekend, you know. And I'm like, for 6 months, like, I can't do that. And I told her, I said, no, I can't do it. She said, well, where can you think about it? And I said, sure, I'll think about it. And I was like, no, I don't see me doing that because I have a lot. I'm going to tell y'all, like I tell everybody, I wear 5 hats. It's only 24 hours in a day. 10 of them hours I'm at school. I have 14 more hours. Out of them 14 hours, 3 of them hours I'm doing Uber, an hour that I'm doing YouTube, and the hour that I'm taking care of my brother, doing stuff for my brother. And then I'm going to school. I said it leaves me no time to sleep. And I said on my weekends is my weekends. I want to relax. Like, they was in there telling us what they wanted us to do this paper and fill this paper out. And one of the girls told them, said, oh, I can take it home. She said, can you do it on your lunch break? The girl said, no, because my lunch break is my lunch break. And I understood her saying that because quite naturally, your lunch break is your lunch break. You don't want to do, I get an hour for lunch. You want me to take 15 to 20 minutes out my lunch break that I'm not getting paid for to fill out something for you that you could have gave us to take home at that time, a moment where everybody requested, but yet you want us to do it on our lunch break. No, I can't do that. Because sometimes on my lunch break, I'm trying to get myself back together as a person. I love my job, don't get it twisted, but sometimes it can get stressful because we're doing, a lot of people think in a daycare center you don't do nothing. Man, we do a lot. You might think because we got kids, we don't do a lot. We do a lot. From the time I get there to I go on my lunch break, I'm busy. Sometimes I don't even have time to go to the bathroom. I'm so busy. Like, I'm constantly busy. It's so much things and stuff you have to do to be there. So it's like, don't ever think that I'm not busy. And I told her, I need my time. I understood the girl. When the girl said that, I said, yeah, I need my time. She said, well, we'll give y'all extra 15 minutes and clock. I said, sure then. I could do that then. But I'm not taking my lunch break and do it. I don't see it. I don't see me. It's a survey to tell them what they do better. But everything I need to tell them, I did it because we had a one-on-one meeting at the end. They told me I was doing a great job and this and this and that. And they was looking for me to stay with them for a year. And I told them, I honestly can't say I'm going to stay. I can't commit myself. Because the simple fact is, after they help you get your certificate, you got to stay there a year. Not counting the 6 months that you're there. Okay, I keep telling you, I love my job, but this thing is that they only pay me $15 an hour, and I'm doing so much work. I mean, when I say it's a lot of work, it's a lot of work for $15 an hour. And I know you don't make much, but I looked at DC. And in DC, when you look up teachers assistants or teachers, they start them off $18 an hour in DC. Charter schools starting off $20 an hour. I can't see me, but I know I don't have no experience, so I'm like, okay. When I took the job and they offered me that, they asked me what was I looking for when I started. And me being me, I said $20 an hour. And their exact words is, after your 90 days probation, and if you perform like we want you to perform, we can give you, we might can't give you that $20, but we can go up and we can discuss it. And I'm fine with that. I said, cool, I'm going to give them that. I also needed experience from my school because you have to have so many hours of daycare. And that's another reason I wanted. I didn't want to wait till the last minute. It's almost time for me to graduate. And hey, I'm looking for daycare hours and I now work in the daycare. So that's another reason why I did it. And I know teachers don't make a lot of money. I know that. I'm not in it for the money. Anything I do when I get a job, I do it because I like it. I was a nursing assistant. It's no money in it. But I did it because I liked it. I did a great job in it because I was good at it. And when you're good at something, you're going to continue to stay there. I stayed doing nursing almost 20 years because I was good at it. Guess what? It didn't pay me that much. It didn't pay me that much because if it did, I wouldn't have to do doubles all the time. It didn't pay me enough. It paid me enough to make me live like I wanted to live and be good. But it never paid you enough. And And I was okay with it. And the reason why I was okay with it, I got to drink this coffee, man. This coffee bomb, y'all. Man, it's hitting like Popeye chicken. Hitting like Popeye chicken. I know, it's good. I got to sit you down, baby. Kind of hot. Okay. And I'm nursing. Let me get back to the point. Nursing don't pay you a lot. But I was good at it. When I say I used to get awards, I was good at it. I was praised for what I did. And I knew I did good work. Because guess what? My residents never had breakdowns. They never had, they were good. And then I know I had a feet fetish. I always kept their feet. I always kept my people the way I wanted my mom to be kept when she was in the nursing home for that little bit period of time. I kept them well. I made sure when they was wet, they needed to change, they need to go to the bathroom. I did it. I did my part. If I needed help, I had my girls. Y'all know my two besties, Tanya and Rashonda, and my other girl, Linda. If I needed some help, we worked together. And Murray, my girl Murray. It was us five on this floor. When I say Murray was on set, Murray was on the last team. I was next to Murray. Come and her had the rehab team. Lattimore was up before. Tanya was on the first side. Rashonda was in the office. My girl was in the office, working the office. She would come from her office, coming in and help me. So we had teamwork. And all of us love what we did. It's like, every year they got the state coming in. Or people call the state. They could never find nothing because we were good in what we did. And that had one of the best rehabs in Maryland. We was named one of the best rehabs in Maryland 5 years in a row. It was so good. My grandmother got her leg amputated. I had my grandmother in there because I knew how good the rehab was. My grandma supposed to have been there 35 days. My grandma was in there 14 days because the rehab was so good. She got herself moving in and out of that rehab just like that. Just like that. So I know. I had number of teamwork there. And some of them people still there, but I'm telling you, we did. People used to talk trash. Oh, Forestville, this and this and that, man. I don't know where you was at, but we kept it on point. And let me be saying that for that type of work, we don't make good money. Honestly, you don't. And I know school, the reason why I'm talking about nursing is because I'm saying I did nursing and it wasn't good money, but I loved it and I was good at it, so I stuck with it. And that's the same with the school. I love the fact I'm teaching these kids. I love everything about it. But the fact it's not paying me enough is not why I want to leave. I want to leave because I need to make a little bit more. $15 an hour, I can't live off $15 an hour and they work me the way I work me and I can't get overtime. In nursing, if you got paid $15 an hour, I could do 3 doubles, make up the difference. Do a 16 here, 16 here, 16 here within that 2-week period and made up the difference and brought home a $1,500, $1,700 check. I can't do that there because there's no overtime. So the fact there's no overtime, I have to do my other jobs. You see what I'm saying? And by me have to do them other jobs. Let me remind you, I'm at the school for 9 hours a day. On top of that, it's 30 minutes there, 30 minutes back. That's 10 hours a day I'm gone, and that's only 24 hours in a day. I still have to work another job, and they still want other stuff out of us on the weekend that I have to have for school too. Because you have to have volunteer hours, and it's just so much stuff you have to have that I found out that I have to do. And it's like, dang, I'm not going to be able to work. So working there, making $15 an hour, I have to have another job. I have to have multiple jobs. But if I'm tired, how can I work another job? How can I work another job? If they pay me more, I don't have to work another job, work as many hours. I don't have to work as many hours at another job. You see what I'm saying? By me doing that, I have to, this week is rent time. I got to go out in the morning and do Uber. I got to get out my bed because I don't get paid enough. I got to get out at 2 o'clock, 2:30, take a shower, get up, put my uniform on and work from 3 o'clock to 6:30 to go to work in order to be able to do what I need to do. So it's not me bitching and complaining about my job. It's just me being real about how expensive life is and what I need to do to make sure I can stay where I need to stay in my place. That's why I'm talking about that. So don't think, oh, she in school and she said she did. No. It has nothing to do with the school and how much they pay me. I just need a certain amount of money to survive. If I don't, I'm gonna be all burnt out and I ain't gonna be good to nobody. Honestly, I won't. And I really don't want to leave this job because the people the people at this job, at my particular job, when I say they are all good people, I'm the type of person, I won't speak to you. I can feel the energy if you're a person, like before I get in my Uber. I know they a shit starter and they not talking, they got attitude. I know who and who not to talk to. Put it like that. With the people on my job, I don't get that type of bad energy from them. I get all good energy. And it's always something good going on. Like, for instance, my account was acting up one day and I was trying to get Tyreek to do an Uber. My Uber account was acting up. I had the money to get him an Uber to go to class we had to go, but my account was acting up. My director heard it. She was like, oh, baby, don't worry about it. I got you. I said, no. I'll get the money right back to you. She said, no problem. She said, we're a family. What she do? She called Tyreek an Uber. By that evening, the app was acting up. But the fact she called him an Uber, the Uber was like $35. I went to work the next day, and I tried to give her the $35. She wouldn't take it. She was like, we are family. When we need each other, we're there for each other. And, it's not too often that you can get a job when it's like that, and everybody always coming down and, hey, tell you need some help. Or if they hear me looking for something, they're running there, I got it. I love these, and they women, like women. Women and women don't get along too much together. But when you're doing teamwork, oh my God, we are awesome. The things that we can do when we get together as women. For kids. For our future kids. Our next president, our next science engineer, the things we can do for these kids when we get together as one, man, it's powerful. Okay? Powerful. So I get a great vibe with them. So I'm just like, I hope they give me my 90 days up, they give me what I want. They can even give me $17 an hour. I would be happy with that because it will help me to work less. But the bus broke down. But in the meanwhile, I can't live on $15 an hour. Just can't. Just one blind. Just can't. But I love the people I work with. I love the people I work at. And when I love people that I work with, you got to know I love them. Because see, I don't like so many people, See, I'm telling you, ask anybody know. I tell you how I feel. Keep it up, keep it going. I have no filter when it comes to what I want, what I don't want, and I ain't even gonna lie, I have no filter. Sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing. I just know it's just me keeping it real. Okay? That's the only thing I can say about that. It's just me keeping it real. Keeping it 100. 100. This coffee, Mom. I know, I said I told my brother I'll be gone about 20 minutes. I've been on this line almost 30 minutes. But I ain't doing but telling the truth about everything I'm telling the truth about. But it is. I'm off today. I'm going to enjoy my off day. Even though I took it off. But I'm going to tell you one thing about the off day. They even told me this is how God sets a person up for success with people around them. They was like, we was in a meeting, they was like, we don't mind y'all taking a day off because everybody need a meal today, And they said, every days I need meal todays. And when they text me, asked them, am I okay? When I told them that I was taking a day off, they said, Ted, must be a meal today. And you got it, Miss Waller. Enjoy your meal today. See you tomorrow. Because they know. They know because when we was in the meeting on Friday, staff development, we got to express ourselves. And I was like, sometimes I'm overwhelmed with the kids in my class. I know the ratio of kids is 1 to 10 teachers, the ratio. And it's me and assistant, and it's 17 kids. Sometimes for 17 kids, 3 and 4 year olds, it can be a lot on your mental. Like when I say it could be a lot on your, it could be really a lot on your mental. And I was telling them sometimes I am physically, mentally drained. When I get home, I can't do nothing. Once I take my clothes off, sometimes I sit at the edge of my bed and I fall asleep. I wake up 12, 1 o'clock. Girl, you didn't even get in the shower. Let me get in the shower. So I know they understand because they do it. You know, I like the fact I had them type of people around me. And God knows I only want but people around me who got stuff, who are going to bring me up, not bring me down. Because I'm going to bring you up and not bring you down. If I bring you down, you tell me. You as a person, me as being your friend, say, hey, Miss Waller, you're in my space. You're not making me feel good. You're bringing me down. Let me know. And I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna check myself. If I can't check myself, who else gonna check myself? I'll be like, look, check yourself, Waller. Because what I don't want to do is bring down another sister. Never want to do that. I want to bring them up. Like me and my co-worker, we was having our little conference because she want to do things her way, and I had things certain way I want to do. I'm not even going to say it was a conflict. I told her, she told me, we got it together, we good. It was no argument. It was no misunderstood. We went, took lunch together, and we talked about it. Because, and then the thing about it is, her lunch is at 1, mine is at 12, but guess what we did? We told the director, hey, we want to discuss some things. We having a little disagreement. Is it possible she could take our lunch together and we could take lunch? And they said, sure. They made it happen. That's why I said they put me in my right elements as far as these women I have around me. Like, I am in a good space. I love the space that I'm in with these women because they don't show but love to us and trying to help us understand what we need to do and how we need to build ourselves up. And I love it. 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 Love it. I'm supposed to be cooking some breakfast. Okay. I never told y'all what I cooked yesterday. I'm going to tell you what I cooked yesterday. I had corn on the cob. I had baked beans. I had double eggs. I had potato salad. I had grilled hot dogs. I had cheeseburgers. I had fried chicken. I had macaroni and cheese. And that's it. That's all I had. That's all I had. That's it. That's what I had. And my son and my brothers, they fucked that food up. When I say they fucked that food up, Tyree was like, Mom, them baked beans are, them baked beans are so good. I was like, I haven't made baked beans in a year. Maybe a year and a half since I made baked beans. It might have been like a year and a half since I made baked beans. Maybe a year and a half since I made baked beans, okay? And they wore them out. They wore them out. Now, I'm about to get off this line. I'm going to ask y'all this question. And it's something that I realized, and I had to really think about it. I love our conversation we having now, though. It was a really good conversation. I really don't want to start, but I got to go in the house, and I told my brother and my son I'm going to cook them breakfast. I'm about to go in and cook some waffles, grits, bacon, egg, and cheese. I'm about to go cook that for them for breakfast. I told him I cook for them. It's my day off, but I thought I'm going to cook for them. I don't know what. My brother, I think he kind of missed, every once in a while, my brother missed cooking. And another thing, working this job, I can't get my brother like I used to. Like, I get my brother all the time. I can't get him during the week and having him stay because it's not like I'm spending time. He at the house and I'm not there. I like spending time with my brother. That's my little brother. Love him. But I got him until he tell me he ready to go home, for real, for real. He not telling me when to go home. I'm telling him when he going home. Because he said that girl called him, he be ready to go. I'm like, nah. She called him, yes. His girlfriend called him yesterday. Asked him when he coming home. I said, sweetie, I don't know when I'm bringing him home. Like that. He said, you heard what my sister said? She don't know, but she bring me home. When she tell me she bring me home, I call you and tell you. I was like, okay. I was listening to him like, yes, okay. I got my brother a lot. Anyway, this is a question I had came to me the other day, Saturday. I was out at Merlin Live. When I first got there, I was kind of tense because I haven't, remember a long time ago, I told y'all on my bucket list was one of my things for me to start going out by myself. I started going out in the beginning of my journey, but I stopped. So going to Myrtle Live was the first time I had went in a long time, so I was kind of tense. And I got to sit back and thinking about it. I said, excuse my expression, bitch, get yourself together. Yes, I said it in my head. I ain't say it out loud. I ain't want nobody to think I was talking to myself, but I said, bitch, get yourself together. You out here, you doing what you want to do, have fun. And so once I got there and I got loose and I got to walking around, looking at the scenery, and I got to plan, and I guess what I got to say, I enjoyed my own company. Have you ever thought about being by yourself and how much you enjoy your own company? That's the question. Have you ever thought about being out by yourself and enjoying your own company? Like, I was there by myself. I had a fucking ball by myself, gambling. I met people, but I had a ball. And I said to myself, dang, this must be what it's like when my friends hang out with me, because when we hang out, they tell me they have a ball with me. We had so much fun when we hang out. So I never knew how much fun that I really was until I went out by myself and I enjoyed my own company. Like, I had a fucking ball Saturday. I can't wait to go again. Like, I went to Miami by myself. I had fun. But this was on another type of level. The way I'm seeing it, it was on another type of level fun. It was like spur of the moment type of fun going out. Like, Miami was playing, so I knew what I was going to do. I knew I was there by myself. Going gambling, when I went to go, it was a spur of the moment. It was, I'm not going to sit up in nobody's house. I sat in your house last week. I'm not doing it. I'm going to do something I want to do. It was one of them type. And when I realized it, I am fun. I knew I was fun, but I didn't know to the extent that I can have fun by myself and I don't need nobody else. Like, yeah, that was fun. So the question of the day is, have you ever thought about being by yourself and how much fun you are? And if you go out by yourself and you still bored, that means look at back when you go out with your friends and see how it was. Because that's what I had to do. I literally had to go back in my mind and be like, when I hang out with my girls, they always tell me we have a ball. When I hang out with everybody, we always have a ball. And they always tell me, Till, you funny, you this, you that. I have fun hanging out with you. And I used to be like, oh yeah, okay, they had fun. Everybody had fun. Everybody was joking and da-da-da-da. But when I was out Saturday, I realized I am a fun person. I'm fun. I can be fun with the people or without people. I can have a good time. And in fact, I know that now. I don't think I ever really mentally knew that until Saturday. I can't wait for me to go out again, because guess what? I said I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again. I definitely going to do it again. I don't know what I'm going to do again, but I'm going to do something again by myself and enjoy my company. Because guess what? I entertain myself very well. I really did. So with that being said, my email is tiamwaller31@gmail.com. I want at least 10 people, at least 5 to 10 people, tell me a time that you went out and realized that you were good company by yourself. Tell me a time, or if it's a time that you ever did it, so we could discuss and I can look at the questions and I can answer the questions. And when I go back live, I have them written down and I can answer the questions. We could discuss it, because guess what? Tea is fun. I am a fun person. When I said y'all remember, I got at the casino at 8:35. By 9 o'clock, I was walking around looking at places and doing things. I didn't get home till almost 2 o'clock in the morning. And then on my way home, called my son, and this girlfriend said, y'all want something? Y'all want something? He was like, oh, we want some McDonald's. Gave him some McDonald's. I had a ball and cannot wait to go do it again. My email, tiamwaller31@gmail. Man, I had a ball. I'm just telling you, I'm a fun person. I know, and everybody probably say, Till, you know you fun. No, it takes a lot for you to really be by yourself, going somewhere and realizing I'm having fun. Like, I watched the game. Y'all know I love football. That game was an upset. Oh my God, that game was an upset. I enjoyed that. I played the penny machine, and I didn't get home till 2 something in the morning, and I enjoyed every bit of it. Can't wait to do it again. Cannot wait to do it again by myself. No, I'm not inviting nobody, because when I go, I love the. It was like I was getting to know myself. Like, I was really live getting to like know myself. Walked around. People talked to me. I talked to them. It was really a best atmosphere ever. I enjoy myself thoroughly. Cannot wait to do it again. With that being said, they want me to say my email again. Tia T. Okay, didn't say say it again. Tia TIAMWALLER31 Let me say it again. Tia TIAMWALLER31 When I say best feeling in the world, I wouldn't change 30 ever. And it's nothing wrong with going over people's houses and having fun with them, but sometimes you need to change the scenario, because I was telling, when I told them I wanted to go, everybody had a problem with Tia going to go to MGM. Oh, my cousin said, oh, Murder Live is not MGM, Murder Live. Murder Live is played out, this. Oh my God, it's played out for you. Honestly, I only been in Murder Live twice in my life. Since, I don't know how long I've been there. I only been to Murder Live twice. 2016 and the other day. In 2016, I didn't gamble. I just walked through, watched everybody else gamble. And it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. I didn't really want to be there. I wanted to be asleep. So I didn't enjoy myself. Saturday, I had a motherfucking ball by myself. Sorry for all the cussing, but hey, I did. I enjoyed myself, and I wouldn't change a thing about Saturday. Can't wait to do it again, and I'm gonna do it just like I did. I had no intention of doing it. It was like, I need to find something to do. What can I do? I want to go gambling, and that's how I have. I need more thoughts like that, but by myself. Because at first, y'all, I ain't even gonna lie, I was trying to find somebody to go with me, and I was like, no, I seen one of my partners said I play karaoke. Play numbers. We always pay each other, but we live in the same area. She was like, I'll go with you. I was like, sure. I didn't even call. I went by myself and had a ball. And guess what? Would not change a thing. Can't wait to go somewhere else by myself. Correct. That's right. That's my Gmail. My email. I said Gmail. Email. Coffee good. Oh, about to get up off this line. Because my brother, get him time. I'm going to get me some crayons, get him some crayons. I'm going to sit on my patio again. I am going to, I'm going to record me on my patio because I can't go live. Because guess what? I can't turn it sideways to go live. They only have me have it one way, so. But I honestly, email me at least 5 to 10 people about if you ever thought about it. Thought about what kind of company are you? What kind of company are you when you're out with your friends? What kind of company are you when you by yourself? Because this is not going to be my first time. This is going to be, I told my son, I said, sometime, now that I got my own parking space, I can leave in and out my building, don't have to worry about it. I'm not going to, during the week, if I'm tired, guess what? I'm still going to go do something. I got to do something. Just do it. Like, I cannot not do nothing. I'm 52, about to be 53. I need to enjoy life. I need to enjoy life. Like, I'm still looking for, I'm supposed to be going to Mexico. Haven't got a roommate yet. Everybody want to go to Mexico, but nobody wants to do the process, or nobody have their passport and this. I'm still looking for a roommate to go to Mexico with me. And I say, you know what? I might wind up paying for 2 people because that's how bad I want to go to Mexico in November. I might go here, and it only cost, well, it was like $700, and that was just for the room. But airline ticket, I might have to go ahead and pay the whole $14, $15, because guess what? I want to go. And I can't wait for people to go with me. My cousin or everybody, they going with their husband, but I'm talking about far as in my room, I might just have a whole room by myself, okay? Might have a whole room by myself. Because what I'm not going to do is stress out. Because guess what I'm learning about myself is, I'm fun by myself. Don't need people. I love everybody. Don't get it twisted. But I don't need people. I am the best fun ever. Me by myself. Okay, let me go. Let me say it one more time. My email is Tia M. Waller, 31 Gmail. TIAMWALLER 31 at Gmail. I gotta go. Bye, Teacher Squad. Thank y'all